Alright. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys a short 2-hour, roughly, stream because the Cowboys are playing in a few hours, and realistically, for those of you who don't know, I follow NFL very religiously. It's my sport of choice, that and hockey. So, and if you guys have checked out my video and stuff, you would know that I am sucking this week. I have all of like 3 goddamn points, even with the Thursday night game. So I'm not very happy. I'm losing my morale to watch any more football on this beautiful Sunday. So, actually, it's not even that beautiful Sunday. Kind of cold out. So, anyways, I just figured I got my chores done, that kind of idea. And I'll be making supper with the Cowboys game, which starts, that's the late game tonight. So I figured from now until the Cowboys play, we can, boom, we can have some good times. So we can play some Dragon Age. So Kane said, even though I live in Texas, the Cowboys suck. Fuck you. What are you, a Houston Texans fan? They suck. Cowboys are awesome. Cowboys 5 Super Bowls. Cowboys are the original team. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys. Actually, they make the most money of any sport franchise in the world. They're worth the most. They're worth more than Manchester United and all that shit. They're the most expensive sports franchise in the world. Anyway, so, and sorry about the lighting, guys. The lighting's going to be a little, like, for me, it's really, really bright right now on my face. And that's because, unfortunately, we took a surge yesterday. I went to a drag show that my sister-in-law was in a drag show or whatever. So I had to go to this drag show, and in the meantime, a surge happened. And when I came home, my dimmer for the light above me is fucking with the light. Like, it's not working properly at whatsoever. So I got to take that apart. I got to go buy a dimmer on Monday, yada, yada, yada. So instead of fucking with that tonight, I just figured I have my studio lighting here, though it is a little bright without the overhead light. I've tuned it down as best I can, but the brightness on the camera is going to be like, whoa. So, it's probably going to hurt my face in the end, but it is what it is. Yeah, I wish I could do... That would be perfect. I need like an extra blinder thing. I've got the little shades in it, but they're not quite good enough. I don't know. Anyways, Kane said, my 2 favorite spelt wrong teams are the New Orleans Saints and the 49ers, which are both better than the Cowboys. First off, Saints... 49ers are only tied with the Cowboys for most amount of Super Bowls. And the Saints, dude, they suck this year. They are terrible this year. I just bet on them and they lost. Listen, I actually like both those teams, not going to lie. I don't mind the Saints and I don't mind the 49ers. But the thing is that the 49ers are actually good, though they just fucking lost, so I lost a point. And the Saints, also sucking, lost again. So, I don't know, man. Cowboys are against one of the number 1 teams in the league at 920, so we're gonna go for that, man. But we're on a second string quarterback, undefeated. Just saying that since week 1 we've been undefeated. Just pointing that out there. But anyways, let's get into the deep roads. Now, did we miss any codexes? Probably. Oh shit. Okay, let's try to cover them really quickly. Hip deep in mad nugs. Our screams deafen their keen ears. We will be nug poop. From the songs only nugs can hear by Paragon, one of the paragons in the Exalted Age. The nug is an omnivore common in the deep roads, a hairless creature that is almost blind as well as completely docile. It spends most of its time wading in shallow pools as well as mud pits, feeding on small insects, worms, and in a pinch limestone and simple metals. Indeed, the digestive system of the nug is legendary, able to make a meal out of almost anything a nug finds on the cavern floors. Nugs reproduce rapidly, spreading into any niche within the deep roads they can find, and serve to support a variety of predators such as giant spiders and deep stalkers. So too do the dwarves make meals out of them. Nugs are in the poorer slum portions of Orzammar, one of the most common sources of meat. Some dwarves even domesticate the creatures, claiming to find the creatures' high-pitched squeals pleasing. Well, there you go. We covered that one pretty quick. And we've... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to be in this for a while. Let's see. Alright, so we don't need to read this one, thank fucking Christ. Because that's just part of that. Quest-related ones. Alright, we have 3. Let's see. Caged in Stone. The inscription on the stone is old and worn, overlooked by most of carving detail. Kane said, let's be honest, for the last 2 to 3 years, the New Orleans Saints have sucked, but I still rock with them, though. Yeah, they have sucked. But you're right. Like, New Orleans, 49ers, Cowboys, never been in the basement in the last, 20 years. So we're all good for those 3 teams. You're not like a Jaguars fan or a Jets fan, so there is that. What the fuck does my wife want? Alright, so she wants something different. Okay. The beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and heart suffer beneath strength and strangeness. These new kins of this new Ferelden are better as friends than strangers, so we resist on their behalf, and work with their users of bind with the stone. They are no longer fear the skies, and we further our trade above. Lured from above, cornered and carved, 3 standing in position of 4th signals the throne. Status for the beast as long as the kind holds the throne, as long as the king well his head. Alright, so this is an interesting... Is that how you summon the demon to the throne or whatever? I don't know. Okay, the key to the city, Jesus. The restriction of your authority is a temporary consideration and not a verdict imposed lightly. The assembly feels the efforts to maintain the sanctity of the proving here have faltered in this gentleman's contest, where future generals and respected veterans display their skills. It is intended to be inspiring and remind the lower caste why their leaders lead. We acknowledge the usefulness of a form for the settling of honored debts, and concede that the occasional defeat of a noble can serve as appeasement, provided it is by peer and the contest is properly adjudicated. Extending this practice in the lower caste could prove a dangerous and barbaric precedent. We have already seen the disruption that an unauthorized fighter can cause, the recent Brand incident, and similar incidents should be discouraged with all possible prejudice from an assembly right of censure regarding matters of the provings. It is agreed that no rules of procedure were explicitly broken, and a 5-day filibuster is nonetheless worthy of censure. Division of House Gorosmalt property was deliberated for a full session, and forfeiture of the southern estate deemed a necessity. Since the birth of young Cade necessitates his elevation to noble status, and is unthinkable for a noble family to live in the slums. It is the responsibility of the father to accommodate the placement of his family. It is not possible to simply generate new space in the Diamond Quarter without compromising Thag structural integrity. Actually, it's starting to make a little bit of sense there. Kane said, I'm actually amazed with the Bears. For the last 2 years, they've been on some demon time. The Bears, yeah, fuck the Bears, man. Kane said, what I mean, they haven't been losing as bad as they have been in the last couple decades. No, but the Bears actually used to do some good shit about 10 years ago. The Bears were middle of the pack. Now they're the lower of the pack. Lord Dace's comment that if Lord Gosamot didn't want a new heir, he shouldn't have slummed for a concubine was indeed inappropriate, but the proper procedure for resolution through proving was followed. Both parties agreed to accept this retraction, and the matter is considered separate and closed. Decision of the Assembly regarding the placement of Duncoat's clan stands. And finally, one more. Your efforts have been exemplary, but these self-proclaimed cartels must defer to the Assembly and restore order. Exclusion... Cartels gotta actually listen to the government. Exclusion from caste and society is no excuse. Perhaps suggested it would be a simple matter to march on the quarter, or simple still to withdraw infrastructure support. A tunnel breach would be most unfortunate, but current policy direction prohibits any deals that would legitimize cartel operations. Downward pressure on certain elements of our society has proven useful in shoring up the economy and excess of affordable labor. It is also labor spelt wrong. It is also encourages enlistment in the Legion of the Dead, the one accepted path to partial redemption and a vital force of our weakening front lines. This model suffers when criminals create their own hierarchies with alternate methods of social advancement. Every stone has a face that can't be carved, a side that must be earthward. We need their so-called dust town, but it would be inadvisable to include that in negotiation when we have the utmost faith in you, Captain. The rest is obscured by bloodstains. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. The Shaper's life. The blessing of the Chaperade is given only to those who walk with the stone. It is a path that cuts deep, and the road is far from secure, but those who desire to work in the memory must honor it. Honor spelt wrong. Document the stone, protect her, and present a new history to the memories. Only then will blessing of the Chaperade be upon you. From the Shaper's life. Okay, so our quest-related ones are done. Books and songs, we have 3. Let's see. The Legion of Steel. Alright, at least they're short. Paragon Caradan vanished in the 11th year of the reign of King Valtor, and with the Paragon, the entire process for golem manufacture was lost. Expeditions were sent to the deep roads to track him, but the Darkspawn drove them all back. Finally, in the 2nd year of the reign of Queen Getha, 126 golems, the entire Legion of Steel, were sent to recover the Paragon. None returned. Oh, shit. Well, so it was a gamble. It was like, well, we're going to send every last golem to go get this bitch, and failed. The Shaper of Golems refused to support any further attempts to find Caradan, and the Paragon was officially declared dead. Shaperette never recovered from the loss of an entire legion of golems and never again allowed an all-golem regiment on the deep roads. It's from Brother Gen TV once again. In praise of the humble Nug, Caden said, "To be honest with you, I've never seen a British-themed restaurant. I looked up traditional British food and they look disgusting, especially the one with the fish in the pie." Oh, fish pie? There's nothing wrong with fish pie. Listen, here's the thing. When you look up traditional, you have to remember, half of the American and Canadian food is British food. See, it's funny how they've separated themselves from that. Like, lamb? Grilled lack of lamb? British. Fish and chips? British. Salisbury steak? British. A lot of these things, when you look up traditional British food, they say, okay, everything that's now in America, if it's available in America, it doesn't count as British food. It's very odd. You have to, like, see, I was born to a British family, so I know the difference, but like roast dinner, Sunday roast beef, Yorkshires, potatoes, carrots, all that bit, British. It's not, it's English. It's not American. It's not Canadian. Canadians and Americans invented very few new cuisines, all right? Most of the shit was from the French, the Spanish, and the English. So, realistically, there shouldn't be a British-themed restaurant because half of that food, they'd say, well, this isn't British, or this is a burger, or whatever. And it's like, no, we invented that. We had that before you, you know? So, yeah. Look up food from before America's creation and see how many foods on that list existed before America. Go from that list, because I know what you're saying. It's very difficult to find British cuisine because it's so incorporated with Canadian and American cuisine now. You can't really separate the two. Most of our cuisine, I would argue about 60%, 70% of Canadian and American cuisine is English-based. It's just now considered North American food. It's not considered English food. Let's see. In the praise of the humble Nug. I once served a human some Nug, and he proclaimed like it was like eating an unholy union of pork and hare. The idea disturbed him so much that he declined to finish his serving and made himself content with some stale bread. Of course, this only goes to show the surfacers, human or otherwise, have tragically unrefined palates. The Nug is surely, ironically, we're talking about food now. The Nug is surely the most delicious animal I have ever tasted. Only a dead man would not salivate at the thought of a tender morsel of roast Nug melting in his mouth. Paragon Varen, though his house has fallen, shall always be remembered for discerning the wonders of Nug flesh. Admittedly, it was discovered only out of desperation, when he was separated from his legion and lost in the deep roads for a week, but we won't hold that against the good Paragon. While Nug pancakes and Nuggets, my own children love these, are the Nug dishes one encounters most often, Nug can be prepared in other interesting and elegant ways. The late King Asnar Aduken adored Nug, seared on a hot metal plate and finished in the oven, and dressed in a cream sauce flavored, spelt wrong, with deep mushrooms. That sounds really fucking good. You must be careful when using the mushrooms from the deep roads, because they often grow close to darkspawn bodies. They say that this is what gives them their unique flavor, spelled wrong, and intoxicating scent. But it also means that consuming too many of them may result in curious afflictions of the mind. I think I'd be good with not trying that. Traditional dwarven folk songs. Nug sits in the mud, Nug wiggles his ears, you catch the Nug, he slips away. Nug gets to live another day, ho ho. Nug sits in the mud, Nug wiggles his toes, you hook the Nug, he slips away. Ho ho ho, the Nug runs off to play. Nug sits in the mud, Nug wiggles his nose, you tickle the Nug, he laughs away. Now the Nug sits on my plate. There you go. Kane said, we did invent chicken wings, hot wings. Yep, you did. That was in Buffalo, actually. Or New York. They argue a lot about that one. But yeah, chicken wings. You didn't invent chicken wings. Chicken wings to consume, yes. Like buffalo wings and stuff. Yep. But that's two different versions of how they were made. An old black dude made them and the other one an old white. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't even decide on which one made them, you know? Okay, here's where we get into some bullshit. Alright. Jesus Christ. I really should have read a lot of this shit before. I'll tell you what. We'll read the cast list, and then we'll continue on, and then I'll read more next time I get a codex. I'll read like 4, because I can't sit here for 50 minutes and read all this. The cast system in Orzammar includes many groups of privilege, the nobility and the warriors above all others, but to a lesser degree the merchants and the smiths and the miners. Tradition establishes a clear hierarchy, but in any culture with an upper class, there is also a clear underclass. These unfortunately are so-called casteless, and are believed to be descendants of criminals and other undesirables. They have been looked down upon since Orzammar's foundation, and they have taken up residence in a place called Dust Town, a crumbling ruin on the fringe of Orzammar's common areas. Orzammar society considers these casteless lower than even the servant caste. Indeed, the casteless are not allowed to become servants, as is too honorable, spelled wrong, a position. They're seen as a little better than animals, their face branded at birth to mark them as bastard children of the kingdom. Their home district, little more than a slum, is a haven for crime, organized and otherwise. Orzammar's guards seemingly cannot be bothered to patrol its streets, and the best and the most the casteless dwarves can hope for is the life at the whim of a local crime lord, ended abruptly by violence or an overabundance of toxic Lycian ale. Even so, there is some hope for the casteless, a dangling rope that offers a way into the greater Orzammar society. Since the dwarf's caste is determined by the parent of the same sex, the male child of a nobleman is part of that noble's house and caste. Strangely, it is acceptable for casteless women to train in the arts of courtly romance to woo nobles and warriors. They are known as noble hunters. Any male born from such a union is considered a joyous event, considered the low rate of dwarven fertility. The mother and entire family are then taken in by the father's house, though they retain their caste. The dwarves we know of the surface, so basically fuck your way to the top. Which is done right now in human society. I can name a few people that I know that fuck their way to the top. Dwarves who know of the surface are also considered casteless once they leave Orzammar, though that is only relevant to those who return, if they are allowed to return at all. Dwarves who leave for the surface, the sun-touched as they're often called behind their backs, lose their connection to the stone and the favour, spelt wrong, of the ancestors, and thus are worthy of little more than pity, for upon dying they are said to be lost to the stone forever. Put it that way, it seems a sad existence indeed. Okay, alright, we'll read this one really quick. Dwarven faith. The chant of light is almost never heard of in the halls of Orzammar. This is hardly surprising, for unlike the elves who were literally abandoned by their gods, or the Tevinters who worship dragons, the dwarves have no gods at all. Even the concept of worship is foreign in Orzammar. Indeed, the dwarves sent to venerate the stone, a name given to the earth itself. This seems practical for people living underground, if perhaps a bit unimaginative. For guidance in spiritual matters, they turn to their ancestors. These ancestors who are said to return to the stone communicate their wishes through the living via brutal trials by combat called the provings. The ancestors collect wisdom maintained by the Chaperate, which can ultimately, or apparently, store records in Lyrium itself. Set above the ancestors, even above kings, are the paragons, dwarves who have achieved such greatness that they are elevated almost to godhood. They are the great figures holding up the hallway that leads from the surface, the first glimpse of Orzammar the outsiders see. Okay, so that's enough of the journal. I think we're good. Kane says, so Blackbeard basically rolled the dice because he didn't know which one of the three were going to take that path, and he came up with the luckiest one being Law, who had the weakest crew. Pretty much, and also the fact that they all decided to choose a different path. Kane said, fun fact, President Roosevelt is the only president who has tattoos. Is that a fact? Well, that we know of, but I'll take your word for that, yeah. Kind of cool, isn't it?
Twisted creatures.
Boom, baby.
Make a preserver.
That hurts.
Here comes trouble.
There you go.
Violence is a solution. Sometimes
had to die because he had that spell in it. There we go.
You should run while you can.
Boom. Oh, there's no Gemlock emissary. That's our problem.
I love how desperate you are.
Boom.
Pathetic.
Boom, baby. Let's kill off the archers. They're just causing a lot of disturbances. There we go. Yeah, this is all we gotta do. Just go behind the front lines and whack a bitch. Boom.
Right ahead.
Alright, fuck. Boom.
All right, all right.
Alright, we got some shit out of that. Let's see. Liliana. Dark Swan Battle Axe, nice. Genlock Alpha. Only had a Topet, really? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we have a lot of options and places we can go by the looks of it.
Yes? Something you need?
No. Fuck you.
Got it.
Okay, so Liliana, open this chest then.
On my way.
Black Runestone. Wonder what that is. Anyway, we're gonna go this way. I know there's enemies over there, but I think we're good going this way. We'll save the game. Deep Roads. Just because we want to battle. I don't want to have to backtrack. Now, what does this do? Penalty to maximum health. Okay, that is kind of annoying. So, we will use an injury kit. Kane said, did Liliana ever get revenge on the person that did those unspeakable things to her? If no, if so, how did she get revenge? Oh, we were there. We ended up killing Marjolaine, or no, she ran away. Sorry, she ran away. I think she turns back up later because companions. Yeah, I think we're all good. Let's see completed. Companions, Liliana's past. Mistakenly deleted Liliana's reason for. Oh yeah, we killed her. Could not be allowed to hound, so you killed her. Yeah, we killed Marjolaine. So it's over. It's done with. We killed Marjolaine. I thought she tried to run away, but sorry, we killed her. Let's go after this guy right off the bat. Nope, don't care. Don't care. Oh Jesus. Okay, I should have cared. What the hell is this? Oh, of course I have the no healing. Okay, no problem. Revival on me. There we go. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Oh, that's why. There's a Hurlock emissary going. Okay, so I gotta go straight for that asshole. Because he's blocking my ability to heal. Well, alright then. I'll go straight for that son of a bitch. Let's see. Indomitable. Let's use that.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
Nope, fuck you. Nope, nope. Nope. Caught. I really don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh shit. Okay, now revival.
I'm trying to be merciful.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm caught up in a really bad way there. Okay, I can't revive again. So that sucks. Alright, let's see. What's that? Shield cover. Shield defense. Okay, Okay, this is really hurting. Okay, can I really beat both of these guys? I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Okay, so this is problem. Because I got Liliana with me, and she fucking sucks. And I got 2 yellow mages to deal with. Alright. Let's think about this. Let's think about this logically. I've got to be able to run the fuck away. I need that mana clash ability to, like, stop these fuckers from casting these stupid strong spells at my ass. Alright, let's see. Coming for me? Let's see. There we go.
I tried to be merciful.
I'll get on it.
Now we're going to the
There we go.
Let's have at it!
Bam. Okay, now win. First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna revive Alistair. Now, why didn't you revive Alistair? Revive Alistair.
I'm here. There.
Okay, Alistair's fighting them, but losing bad.
All you've got. I suppose violence.
Well, that's unfortunate. Now I can't revive again, you son of a bitch.
Sometimes. This is annoying.
Shit, I had that too. I fucked up, guys. I fucked up hard. Fucking Jesus. I fucked up hard with that one. I should have saved, then went for it. So we're gonna do this again. Because I know I can beat... It's just that those two, it's double mages, and I have no cover. Mages kick the shit out of me.
Now it's better than later. The massacre! No one's getting out alive!
Boom. There we go.
That'll teach you.
Now we save, because we've beaten those guys. I have an opportunity here to kick the shit out of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna take it. Oh, fractured stone. Let's
Can I
take
get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Well, I mean, I could take a ladder. Let's see. What's that about? Alrighty, let's try this again. So, when I go forth, we're going to have to kick. So there's 3 of them. That's the problem. But we need to. I need to rush in and pummel strike this asshole. So indomitable. Let's go. Oh shit! There's way more than that. What the fuck? Heal me. Yeah. Come on, keep healing me. No. Fuck. Okay. And here's the next thing. Revival me. Okay. What the fuck? What type of damage is this? Okay, this is fucked. Like, how am I supposed to win this? Shit. Jesus H. Like, these things are stupid. I really need that Mana Clash ability. Lion Rev was right. I can't win against mages. Mages are fucking gay. The first thing they do is fuck me. Okay, no, now we run. Come on guys, run. There we go. Okay, let's leave the mages to their bullshit. Oh, guys. Don't be hasty.
Make him be praised.
Okay, I guess be hasty as fuck, and now Win
so
is
you can
dead.
get off my back.
Oh no, Win's here. She's coming back with us. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm getting sick of that.
What's on your mind?
Jesus
There's no
Christ.
trouble.
Lion Rev said the red circle makes you unable to heal. Oh, I know that. Trust me, man. I know. I know what that red circle means, and it's a pain in the fucking ass. So I do agree, it is a huge pain. So that's why I need that Mana Clash. Lion Rev said that's why killing mages quickly is essential. I know, I'm trying to rush them, and it's just not working. I don't know why he's shiny, there's nothing there, but okay. So we're going to try this again. Now we've killed a few more of them. Alright. So let's try this again. We'll save. We've killed a few more of the assholes, so let's go. Rush them. Alright. Rush in prison, blah blah blah. Yep, it hurts, it sucks. Yep, we know it hurts, it sucks.
There.
And boom. Boom. Pummel strike. Stun him. So now he's living. Living now.
I'm wearing down.
Come on, one more hit. There we go. Got rid of him. It's just the Genlock. Okay. Win. Revive Alistair.
Is it time to kill something?
Under arms. Boom, baby. There we go. We have injury kits for this shit. I'm not worried about it. We got injury kits. Finally. 2 yellow mages against me. Fuck. I'm losing hard. Lion Rev said the Templar Alistair has a skill to disable the red circle. Does he? Does he actually have that? I might not have given him that skill yet. Because I'm also a Templar. So let's see. Righteous Strike. No. Cleanse Aura. Moving on, dispelling effects. Yeah, does Alistair... Yeah, see, I haven't given Cleanse Area to either of us. So that's my fault. So yeah. Lion says you can also program Liliana to use her instant crit skills just on the mages. I should probably think about doing that. I literally only have Liliana here for opening shit. Like, when I want to go in a full battle, I'm taking Morrigan. So yeah, but we still won the battle. That's the main thing. We do have some injuries to deal with. There we go. We're all healed up, and I believe that was everything that we can go in this area, yeah. So I came from that area, I gotta go through this area, I believe, yeah. Alright. There's already enemies there, let's go, let's make sure we save, because that was hard. I'm hoping, like, killing Darkspawn is fun as shit in this game. It's, like, the most satisfying thing to kill hordes of Darkspawn. Alright, Deep Stalkers. Let's go. But not when they have a bunch of fucking enemies.
You should run while you can. I'll try to be merciful.
No, kill the Deep Stalker.
Relax this fight.
Pieces of shit. Okay, so we got, so not Darkspawn, but Deep Stalkers, but what have you? Fractured Stone. Got some Fire Crystal, okay. And then let's see, map-wise, if we go that way, we're connecting to that path. If we go that way, we're connecting to that path. I'm gonna go to the right for now. And as I said, we're saving after every battle because I just really don't want to redo these battles and be like, oh shit, I got lucky last time, I got my ass kicked this time. Also, Lion Rev, I very much appreciate all your insight. I used to be good at this game, just so we're clear. I used to be really good at this game. I beat this game on Nightmare multiple times on the PS3. But that was whenever this game came out, you know, so I've lost a lot of my tactics, a lot of my edge, and I'm going at it like a bull in a china shop, and I do understand that that's what
I am prey for no creature.
So what do we got? Come at me.
Got it.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. Alright, so we killed quite a few Deep Stalkers there. Let's see. Alright, so map-wise, here's the deal with the deep roads. You gotta be careful with the deep roads. Alright, so we go that way, we reconnect back. Let's try that for a second. Let's go up here. Just so that we know that we went back the right way. So this is where, of course, yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, and then when we go past this way, Deep Stalkers never have material, so it's fine. We'll go down this way then. Let's see what we can... What chest? Oh, Jesus. Killed the Deep Stalker leader anyways. I need a blade ability to come back.
Make a preserver.
Boom!
I'll get on it.
Help yourself. Here comes trouble.
There we go.
Be careful.
Cool. So we defeated the Deep Stalker lair, so to speak, I guess.
What now?
And I'm glad we get, like,
On my
experience
way.
for this, but we're getting nothing worth anything. Alright, Liliana, do you have, let's see. Let's give you the fire arrows then, like, Jesus Christ. At this point, might as well use them. Arrows of Faith, +3 nature damage, +2 fire damage, sure. I don't believe I have any, like... Black Runestone is a gift? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any, like, rings or anything to give Liliana, so... Alright, cool. And I think it's time we read a codex, just so that we're not totally behind. Let's read 140 Legion of the Dead. Yes, Stone's greetings, friend. You will fight ceaselessly in the Legion of the Dead, motto of the Legion of the Dead. The Legion accepts all. So I was told by one of the Legionnaires himself. A dwarf who waited quietly at the entrance to the deep roads for the rest of his unit to assemble. They gathered slowly, each equipped with heavy armor and fine weapons, each painted with grim tattoos applied to their funerals the night previous. For that is the nature of the Legion. They are all dead. Any dwarf may join the Legion so long as he is willing to give up everything he has. The funeral rites are somber. A final goodbye is said to the family and loved ones. Any material goods are dispersed to heirs, and last words are said. Then it is done. The new Legionnaire marches into the deep roads, never to return. The Legion fights against the Darkspawn to the last, striking one final blow against monsters that have claimed so much of their homeland. Listen, Legion of the Dead is probably one of the most respectable fucking units you can join. Like, it's a like, they have the Night Watch in Game of Thrones. That's a piss poor imitation of what the Legion of the Dead is. Legion of the Dead is a similar concept, but way better. You know? Many join the Legion to clear the slate. Criminals join to avoid punishment. Yeah, see, similar to the Night Watch idea. The dishonored, spelt wrong, join so that their houses or families need not suffer there on their behalf. And the bankrupt join so their debts might be forgiven. A very few join for the last chance at glory, but the Legion takes them too. This group hopes to reach the fabled fortress of Bomnamer, once the Legion's home. Yeah, so they're fighting every single day, like to try to get back what they had. Associated with the greatest of their paragons, Bomnamer is a holy place. It's lost the last great blow against the dwarven kingdoms, and its recapture would be a glorious signal to all of Orzammar. But capture of it, no, all of these warriors will die in the deep roads. It is a sobering thought, and now I know why the dwarves say the Legion's charge is the battlefield's most frightening sight. They have nothing left to lose. Jesus. Okay. And let's read Life in Orzammar. Yeah. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in the most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface of the trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants are so, something. I don't even know what that word is. Obtuitous? In human cities that many people labor, spelt wrong, under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole lives race, worship, coin, and trade. But these surface dwarves are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are a people obsessed with honor, spelt wrong, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even into formal gowns because slights and insults often turn deadly. They are the people who reverence excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated to paragons, usually posthumously, in recognition of remarkable service. Okay, and we'll read Orzammar Politics for the last one, and then we'll continue. As dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste, it is far more deadly to mistake his alliance among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is allied with someone, whether by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, as that is the domain of the merchant caste, but they do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artisans' work and in turn reap a share of the profits as well as the measure of the credit. Merchants and warriors alike benefit from the service of a prestigious patron. The relative power of each house is ever changing. It is usually safe to assume that with whichever noble house holds the throne at the top of the heap, but below that things grow into a tangled mess. Houses ally with another by marriage. They earn rank and prestige, which combatants loyal to them or from their own bloodlines. Win provings. They earn it when artisans they patronize become sought after or well regarded, or when the merchants they invest in become successful. The degrees of power that these achievements confer is so murky, even to the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each other in provings over these smiths forged better belt buckles, or whose servant have the best manners. Nor it is out of the ordinary to find two merchants arguing over those whose noble patron has won the most acclaim, for the rank of patron is the rank of the client. Alrighty. Nowhere is this more apparent than in the assembly, where the Deshirs, representatives of each noble house, meet. Though the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain the support of the Deshirs. Kings who prove unpopular find their heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit the throne power. So that's happened before. Interesting. And finally, the proving. Valos Atredum. In the 23rd year of the reign of King Ragnon Adukin, an old man of the servant caste was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position, he and his family thrown into the streets as soon after the servant died. The son of the disgraced servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving. Declaring that his father had been the victim of cruel injustice and the ancestor would bear him witness, Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the sacred stone of the proving ground, the nobleman faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted from his own hand and was clad in the great-grandfather's armor. The servant boy had neither armor, spelt wrong, nor weapons. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of angry deep-stalkers, flinging himself upon the startled lord, wrenching the sword from his hand and prying into his armor, spelt wrong, with his bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground and beat him until the lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family were reinstated to their place in the Dace household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestors had spoken, and no one would question their word. Well, there you fucking go. And now we have House of Duke and Shield of Orzammar, which we will read once we come back. We're gonna take a leak, and then we'll be back. Well, I checked an update on the games. At least the Rams are seemingly winning and going to win that game. I did pick the Rams, so at least I'm going to have 4 points this week. Jesus Christ. I fucking sucked this week, guys. I was hoping to finally get a great week. You know, like 12 out of 15 sort of idea. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Kane said, no wonder why everybody wants to wipe out the mages. Wow, okay. Kane said, people honestly thought... well, yeah, because mages are... Yeah, it's true. Kane said, people honestly thought Sanji didn't have armament hockey. I never thought that, but he clearly showcased that he had it fused with his exoskeleton to make his new move with his blue flames. No, Sanji's had it since post-time skip. It's just, it hasn't been really, like... how many fights has he really been in where he could showcase it? Kane said, and the fight against Queen Sanji... Oh, that sounds really funny. Like, Queen Sanji. But yeah. Queen Sanji clearly states he's been training his armament hockey. Now that he has the new exoskeleton, he can turn up the flames. He can produce to a new level. Yeah. No, it's true. Sanji's not slacking. Kane said, don't get your hopes too high. The Rams could still lose. It happened before. It's 24-10, and they just stopped the play. There's like 4 minutes left. I think we're good. I mean, the Rams have shit the bed before, but 24-10, they would need at least 2 touchdowns. And the Rams are going to get the ball back. So, I don't know, man. Plus, no other game has gone my way this week. The Steelers somehow beat Tom Brady. I bet on the Saints and they lost. They had them and they lost. I bet on, who else did I bet on? I bet on, the Saints, the Bucks. I bet on the Ravens to beat the Giants. Yeah, I've had a shit week. House of Duke and Shield of Orzammar. The Assembly has never named a Paragon with so little disagreement as there was for Paragon Aducan. Never named a Paragon with so little disagreement than there was... Okay. No naysayers, only a single abstention. His worthiness was unquestionable. His favor, spelt wrong, with the ancestors clear. So one person said, we're not going to vote. Interesting. I wonder if that's ever going to be brought up. But family rumor spelled wrong, says that the man himself was deeply troubled, prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt, never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar. He died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying thags. Oh, a man who is considered, you won the war, but I lost more than I won in his mind. Okay, this man is awesome. Before he rose to Paragon, he was of little note. The memories tell us he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in the Deep Road, so he wasn't a coward. Keeping them free from service bandits, content to live quietly with his wife and his daughters. When the Blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of a vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in the feuding, for as words of attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend the Thag, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings to the safety of others. The assembly was so utterly tied up with the infighting that the darkspawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. In the chaos, the Duke grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with arms, and bypassed the assembly and the nobles entirely. With his leadership, Orzammar... So basically, he said, fuck the government, I know what to do. And they rose him to a godhood after that. You would think that the Aducans at this point would be like, fuck government, I know what's right, you know? Sort of like Winston Churchill at that point, you know? He was made a paragon, yet he always considered it a defeat. Yeah, I understand why he would consider it a defeat. That makes total sense. That really makes sense to me. I understand Aducan 100%. Kane said Tom Brady needs to retire. He already lost his wife because of football. I know, right? That's 2 wives he's had, and he's lost both of them. And Tom Brady even changed his Facebook from family and football to only football. Did he really? That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, that moron, who, by the way, is considered the GOAT of football. Fine, Andy, you say whatever you want. I still got Troy Aikman, or Peyton Manning, but Tom Brady might be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. But when he retires, who has to retire because he's not looking good, he's showing his age. When he goes home, what's he got? He's got millions of dollars, but who's he going home to now? Like, that was wrong, man. Tom Brady fucked up. I almost have the entire... Wait a minute. I got 3 missing from characters? Let's go. Okay, so we're going to continue on, though. City of Orzammar and all those ones can wait. We're going to go this way, then. Yeah, we're going to go this way. So we go... Wait. I go to the right. Or the left, sorry. And I'm still... Wait, cancel. Zoom. Yeah, I'm still within it, but I gotta go this way, and that connects to that. Okay, cool. So here we go, guys. Entering new territory. What's behind door number 1? Let's go. Oh, no, it doesn't connect. Wait a minute. What is this fucking shit? Going somewhere I didn't expect to go. Okay, this is clearly some ambush place.
I am prey for no.
Yeah, here we go.
I tried to be merciful.
Little velociraptor, gotta go. I'm fine with that, but they only give me 12 experience, so like I'd rather be fighting Darkspawn. I'd rather have a hard one, like not mage level like the last one, but I'd rather have a hard one Darkspawn battle than Deep Stalkers. Like I need to level up like badly. Anything else here? No? Okay. So really that wait, so we bypass. So that doesn't connect. That's interesting. And I can't go that way, clearly. That's all blocked by rock. I'm not gonna lie, the deep roads take a long time. Deep roads are probably the longest shit. Caden said, I can't wait for Sanji and Emma versus King and Queen to be animated. It's gonna be fire when it finally happens. Sanji and Enma. Oh, you're saying that Enma is the... Yeah, okay. Sanji fanboys crying because Zoro has a better fucking sword? I don't know, man. Alright, let's go this direction then. Let's see what we get. What do we got? Okay, it's just Deep Stalkers for now, but you never know.
Now it's better than later.
Right then. Watch out!
Okay. Once again. So I had one really hard Darkspawn attack, but then this? Just a bunch of Deep Stalkers?
As you like.
Interesting. I feel like something's got to be... This is acting like fucking the Balrog level shit right now. I feel like something's got to go down across this bridge.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Oh shit! Legion of the Dead. Let's go. Alright, still it's Legion of the Dead. Lord Dace. Probably Legion of the Dead. No, House Dace Mercenary. Wait a minute.
Get off my back.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them. Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Here they come.
Desperate you are. You're pathetic. Get off my back.
You pulled us from a tight spot.
There we
friend.
go. I
You have
love
my
the
gratitude.
dwarven armor.
I am Lord Anwar Dace. So what's a human doing out here anyway? I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrimont, but... The charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
You tell your daughter not to vote for Lord Harrimont?
We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harrimont tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
No, I'm gonna support her.
Be careful, then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
He said, well, if we're being honest, if Zoro didn't have Emma, he would have lost. Well, if we're being honest, if Sanji didn't have an exoskeleton, he would have lost too. So, I mean, tit for tat, right?
Yes.
I'm not denying he needed Emma to do it. Wait, what? Wait, what? My cunning's 35. That's a level 70 chest. Are you kidding me? My cunning's 35 and I have 3 locks. So that's 45, 55, 65. You're kidding me. I can't open that? God damn. Alright then. Well, good to know. We'll come back for that one later. I'm seriously going to come back for that later. It's going to take 2 level ups, but I'm going to come back for it. Oh, there's another one. Let me guess, you can't open this one either? Oh, no, you can. Interesting. Alrighty. Okay, and let's be honest, if Sanji wasn't having a midlife crisis and fight with Queen, he would have no diff Queen at the beginning of the fight. No diff? That's a bit much, but okay. Mid diff, maybe. And also, remember that Zoro fought Kaido and Big Mom before fighting King? Just putting that out there. The difference is, Queen had fought against Marco and King. King and Queen fought against Marco before, right? The difference between Sanji and fucking Zoro was that Zoro had fought 2 Yonko and then went to fight King. So, like, the accolades, like, I'm sorry, Sanji fanboys, that Zoro's better. Like, I can't, you know, like, I feel bad for you. Like, but does it matter that Zoro's stronger than Sanji? Does that take away from his character as a cook, as a character, as any of that? No, it doesn't. So I don't get why people are like that. Lion Rev says, when you come back, bring the dog to find the helmet. Oh, no, I already have the Legion of the Dead helmet, Lion Rev. I already have it. I already got it. I got it, I already loaded up the DLC, so I already got the helmet. Sten's wearing the helm of the Legion, helm of the Dead. Kane says, there's no way you can open that chest, and he hasn't used the dog since the very beginning of the game. I know, but I like dog. Trust me, guys, I like dog. I'm just saying that, like, you know, it's true I haven't used them, but that doesn't mean I don't like them. There we go. Oh, another one of these. Nice. Get these guys. Boom, baby.
For the Grey Waters!
Oh.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
There we go. Trust my Templar do his job and beat out this motherfucker. And boom, look at that. See, when it's not two of them, I'm not bad against mages. I'm bad against an army of mages. That's my problem. Lion Rose said, no, the duty helm. The duty helmet? Lion said, max chest requires 4 points in lockpicking plus 30 cunning. No, I know that. I know that. It's 70 cunning total. But what I'm saying is that I have 65. So I need to raise my cunning by another 2 levels. I need 3 points, and then I need 2 more points in cunning. I need her cunning to be 40, so I don't need to waste a skill point on the max lockpicking. I do know that. The duty helm. What's the duty helm? Do I know what the duty helm is? I mean, I am coming back for those chests, so yeah, sure. I'll bring dog with me next time. Alrighty, so we'll save the game right there, and let's see where we are at. We are... Oh, wow. So we covered everywhere. We gotta go down here a little bit, but we've covered most of the areas. Cool. So now all we have is basically where we began it all. Bag of limbs asunder. New codex. Okay, apparently we can't go that way, so... Wait a minute, so we cleared everywhere, but how do we delve further into... How do we go further then? Unless more tags are unlocked in a different way? Must be forgetting that. Alrighty. Well, let's go back then. We're successful in the Dukan tag, aren't we? Aren't we great people, right? So. let's go back to the Deep Roads transition. So apparently we haven't unlocked any other areas of the Deep Roads, though. That's... I feel like you're supposed to unlock areas in the Deep Roads. I don't know. Maybe we have to find Lord Dace first. Okay, so let's grab some codexes. Let's see what we got. The City of Orzammar. Dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the City of Orzammar is one of their finest works. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostback Mountains. Deep underground, the city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent continually fountaining liquid rock, which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble caste, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king, as well as the shopperate, which serves as a repository for all dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the Comment, where the merchant caste holds sway and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmen are for sale. In the center of the river of lava, connected to the Commons by a causeway, are the Proving Grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves, by ancient tradition, settled their disputes. On one side of the fire river are the ruins of old dwarven palaces fallen into disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castles. On the other side of the river are the Deep Roads, which one joined the sprawling Dwarven Empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of underground passages has been lost even to its builders. And in the Deep Roads we have, let's see, Caden said, do you think Livy took damage from the pacifist and is not going to be at 100% for the rest of the arc? I believe so, because Julie Bonnie's a fucking idiot. Kato said, what up, G baby? Hey, Kato. Caden said, and there's no way Julie Bonnie doesn't know that 90% of the pacifists are doppelgangers of their father. I know, that was... See, that was bitchy. It was a nice moment, but it was a bitch move. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the Deep Roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the tags together. To be honest, it isn't even right to call them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art with centuries of planning demonstrated in geometry of their walls. With the statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the Deep Roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface dock of Imperial Highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could have only been built by magic. Perhaps it's comparable to the Deep Roads, though we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the Deep Roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the Deep Roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we headed over to the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. Sad. To think that there are Genlocks crawling over Balamar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back and says it gets worse with each passing year, the foulness spread a little further. And the cloud gazers think that the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface? Huh. One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up. And they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. I don't understand why people aren't, like, why the humans and elves should be down there helping the dwarves at all times. And finally we have the casts. Yeah. Well, we have quests related, but... let's see. Caden said, Lord of the Rings is considered the 10th best movie franchise of all time. Star Wars is considered the 5th. That should tell you something about which franchise is better. From which list are you getting that? And pray tell, what is 1 through 4? If Lord of the Rings is the 10th, and Star Wars is only the 5th, what fucking moron says that there are 4 better trilogies? I'll wait. Cast, I mean, first off, because most trilogies fail at some point. Back to the Future, The Godfather, The Matrix. All these movies have great movies within them, but then fail to make a great trilogy. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings have no bad entry. So I'm curious to see what they considered above both Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Give me the whole list. And then we'll tear them the fuck down. Kato said, I think One Piece is ending sooner than we think. Same. I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Kane said, honestly, I think kids should have been the one to run into Blackbeard's crew because his crew would have had a better chance against Blackbeard than Law, 100%. The cast. Visitors to Orzammar should keep in mind that the hierarchies of Dwarven society are much more complex than our own. It is easy to gravely insult a man simply by mistaking his position, since this can lead to unnecessary loss of life and limb. I will attempt to migrate the danger of my fellow travelers. Society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all those divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception. Certainly we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and those positions are largely inherited from our parents. However, the younger children of noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers. Sons of merchants may join the army or become servants, or apprentices themselves to a craftsman. It's all freely chosen, limited perhaps but by the circumstance of birth, but still chosen. What is the matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who is not born to a smith, and a servant who marries a noblewoman will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters would be nobles, his sons would be servants. For daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while sons inherit the caste of the father. And boom, we're all good. I think, wait, we got quest 1, Asunder. The ritual is very specific, as such things probably should be. Torso, head, and limbs spread amongst the deep roads to prevent the creature from returning. Looks like they died during the cutting, but we can fill the last part in their stead. I'm not familiar with Elven ritual. Why would I be? It seems pretty straightforward. It says shaper axis. Swim on the corner. Never ever saw the thing, but a sword would take care of it. Sawed it. A bag of legs. Yeah, we got some weird quest items. Let's be real. Deep Stalker. A fool trusts his eyes. A wise man fears every rock. Is a deep stalker. Says is a dwarven say. Kato says, how many years do you think we got? 7. From here, One Piece will end in about 2028, 2029. About that, yeah. I don't think it'll make past 2030, but it's gonna go the long haul of the 2020s. That's what I'm giving it. Possibly the strangest of all creatures found in the deep roads are these miniature velociraptors called deep stalkers. Tesmadan, as the dwarves call them, hunt in packs, generally by burrowing underground and then striking when their prey is in their midst. Stalkers come in several types. Spitters have venom glands, can spit secretions that slow or injure their prey. So like the Dilophosaurus. Jumpers hurl themselves at their targets, velociraptors, knocking them down and making the kill easier. Most common variety scares its prey, leaving the unfortunate victim helpless against the rest of the pack.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's
we
more
give
out
him
there.
some shit. And you...
Greetings and welcome to Wow, what was I saying? Right.
Alright, so now we sell some shit because... yeah, we want that. Alright, let's see. Don't need venom. Don't need spirit shards. We need the agents. We don't need the fire crystals. We don't need the frozen lightning. We don't need the frost stocks. We don't need the life stones as far as I know. We'll keep some of this shit just in case. Death root and elf root and all that shit. Get rid of the battle axe. Spell weaver we have to keep. Get rid of this. Diamond maul. Short bow. Yeah, get rid of that. Arrow of faith. Ancient elven gloves. They're Viridium style, but I'll keep the ancient. I'll keep the ancient style. Get rid of the shields. Keep the runes for now. We got a lot of fucking crystals here. And yeah, okay. So that's what we got. So that being the case, though, we have Tome of Physical Technique, which for 19 gold we're going to take. Boom, baby. And then we're gonna go, hi, how you doing? Wait, before we use it though, we're gonna save the game. Kane said The Godfather. Godfather 3 was terrible and abysmal. So yeah, you have two fantastic, some of the greatest movies ever made. Then you have the third one. It's trash. So no, it's not a great trilogy. Fuck off. The Rocky franchise, once again, not a trilogy. Does not count. Number 3, Halloween. Again, not a trilogy. And the third entry was abysmal. Does not count. Nightmare on Elm Street. Once again. Like, no, this is a franchise list. This ain't a trilogy list. Because if it was a trilogy list, none of these are trilogies. Star Wars, Star Trek. Star Trek is not a trilogy. Toy Story is not a trilogy. Avengers is not a trilogy. Friday the 13th. No, this is a shit-ass list. Alright, Caden, whatever list you read doesn't even know what a trilogy is. Doesn't know what a franchise is. Doesn't know anything. Whatever list you read is garbage. Like, actually garbage. Like, I will throw it out. There we go. Level up. Next. Okay, so we have an ability to pick. Which we still need. Fuck. Alright, if we go with Cleanse Aura, then we get gaining a large boost to mental defense. I like that. So we'll grab Cleanse Aura. There we go. So let's see, skills. Let's get rid of this and yeah. There we go. We got Cleanse Aura available at least. So we can at least get rid of the non-healing abilities for later on. Then we only have 5 sovereigns now, so. Kane said, I think it's supposed to go by franchises. Well, if we're going by franchises, then once again, Godfather franchise is goddamn awful. It has 2 good movies and a 3rd shitty one, so no, get it out of there. Rocky franchise, that's a good contender. Halloween franchise, no, they have more bad entries than good, no. Nightmare on Elm, same deal. Star Wars is very good and has only 1 to 2 bad entries. Star Trek, alright, as a franchise, sure. Toy Story, very good. That's a good. Avengers, absolutely. Friday the 13th, no, more bad entries than good. Lord of the Rings, fan-fucking-tastic. Not a goddamn bad movie among them. Honorable mention, spelled wrong, was The Matrix. Matrix, once again, 2 great movies, a 3rd shitty movie, didn't see the 4th. So, and you guys are missing out on some. There's some franchises and shit missed out on with that one. So, like, yeah, I don't know, man. People are kind of whack when it comes to that shit. Alright, so now we gotta go see, we need Lady Dace, or we need whatever we're going for again. What's this again? This is the armors. Stagnant.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing. Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
Okay, so we gotta deal with that, but I wanted to see the Dace thing. Like, I don't need to go to Dust Town for that, do I? Where the fuck is that? It's a Chantry. How do I get to the Diamond Quarter, though? Let's see. Map? Diamond Quarters is that way. Okay. So I need to speak to Dace, I believe. And also Balin, since I did his fucking dirty work. Lion Rev said Lethal Weapon, Back to the Future. There you go. See, there's so many other franchises. Kane said, I've only watched the first Lethal Weapon movie. I don't know if there was a sequel to it. There are so many sequels. Kane said, my favorite movie of all time is The Running Man, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Really? That's your favorite movie? I mean, to each his own.
Is Ogren back again? It's been 2 years. The search teams went out. She actually threatened. They moved Bronca.
Okay, so I need Dace.
News of the hour.
Where the fuck is Dace? Because I should have a... Well, wait a minute now. Let me check quests. Current quest. Orzammar. So let's see. A Mother's Hope. I didn't do that yet. Find records orchards in the Orton tag. I wasn't in the Orton tag yet. Thief in the House of Learning. Alright, so I gotta go to Dusttown, but a prince's favor. You have spoken with Lord Hemley and Lady Dace and convinced them that Harem Muslim to be trusted. It's time to return to Vartag in the Chamber of Assembly. Alright, so where's the Chamber of Assembly? That's where I gotta go then. There it is. Okay. So I'm on the right path. I knew I needed to go to the Diamond Quarter.
Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
There we go.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Haramont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now?
Sure, let's go.
I warned you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Vartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
I heard you're the one king Adrenaline didn't want ruling.
My father lost 2 sons when one turned against the other. He was mad with grief, and Haramont did all he could to drive him over the edge.
Liar.
I was his only living child, and Haramont barred me from him. I had to tell him goodbye by common messenger. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Haramont was the only one by his side?
Fair enough. But still. You killed your own brother to take his place.
If you believe that, why are you here?
Because you did it. I wanted to meet you in person and decide.
You need help, and after what you did to him, Haramont won't give it. And I don't believe you'd risk your alliance just to find out about my brother. You may not like me, and I'm fine with that. This is a time for action, not cultured debate. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
I mean, he's making a good argument, but he's not denying that he killed his own brother, which is me. Or would have been me. Kane said, I grew up very poor, and when I was younger, that was one of the movies that we had, and I watched it nearly every damn day. I know the movie line for the almost. I mean, I know a lot of movies line by line, so yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Like, you got the same 6 VHS tapes, you plug them in, you watch them religiously. No, I get it, man. I do get it.
Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos. Jarvia and her Carta are behind this bedlam. If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger. That's all I can ask, but I can be of no help until this problem is solved. And every minute we wait, more Darkspawn swarm into human lands.
Alrighty. So we got some new quests and some new shit to do. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alrighty. Let's see. Kane said one of my favorite, spelled wrong, Jet Li movies is The One. Yeah, that's a good movie. I've seen it. I like that movie. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back, and then we will continue. We got about another hour worth of play to do before the Dallas Cowboys play, so let's hope it's a good showing. Let's hope. Let's hope. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Let's see. Kane said, sorry to say this to you, man, but the Eagles are going to dog walk the Cowboys like they did last year. It's going to be very, very sad. I mean, listen, we beat the Rams. We beat the Giants. We beat all these. The only ones we didn't beat was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have been winning the whole time. Now, Philadelphia might be the strongest team in the NFC, but I think the Dallas Cowboys are about to show them that they're not invincible. Just pointing that out there. Just saying. Let's see. Let's take a tab around this area for a minute. Where the fuck even are we? Okay, because I got some questions. Like, the fuck's in here? I feel like there should be documents in here. Okay. So now we are what? Back to how's this shit? So where the fuck am I? Okay, apparently I can go to this area of the okay, apparently there's enemies in here, so I'm gonna just hit save. Let's see. Kane said there's no proof that the Palafisto beam attacks are at light speed, and I find it overkill that one decided to blow up a whole piece of the island for petty theft. Yeah, that's weird.
I'll get on it.
Make a preserve us.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it.
Oh, we got somebody.
Breaking a sweat already.
There we go. Boom. This is the crow's idea. Go. Oh, we killed him. Oh, Alistair, I'm coming. I'm coming, buddy.
So you can get off my back.
There we go. Killing this guy too. Watch. Boom, baby. There we go.
Going to take a nap.
Got it.
Hope that's okay.
Oh, we gotta wake them up.
New tactic.
I'll have to be more careful next time.
Yeah, we pretty much kicked their ass, didn't we? Yep, we did. Alright, Liliana. Come on. There we go. Dwarven armor, silver. Wait, silverite? Wait a minute. That's, okay. What do I currently have? 13. Okay, so I've got better armor, but still, just out of curiosity. Yeah, that's some sexy ass silverite dwarven armor, not gonna lie. I already have silverite, I got better silverite, but still, damn. Cool. Alright. Tyrion's journal. Alright. What else we got? Anything in here? Nope. Cool. Alright. Game said Naruto and Sasuke could easily one-shot any of the pacifistas in the new version that looks like the warlords. Ichigo could do it with one slash of sword, same goes for Kenpachi. Alright. I will just take your word for that one. Alright, so now we gotta go down this way. chest. Okay, there's...
Please be quiet. My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent. Warden, I don't know. Maybe you've seen something like this on the surface. Maybe you've used something like it. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you. But I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon. Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time. There's nothing I can do but wait.
Alright, so wait a minute. I've got a quest for, wait, what? Give you a recipe for a dwarven... Let's see. 2 life stones, that's it? Well, Jesus Christ, I just sold my life stones. I can do that, though. Don't worry about it.
On my way.
Alright, so 2 life stones. Well, I just sold those. I wonder if my buyback still counts. I'll have to see here in a second. Hinton, why don't you try to play Resident Evil or Silent Hill? 1, I don't like Silent Hill. And 2, Resident Evil, I'm good. Like, I'm not a big FPS guy. Not that it is first-person shooter, but you know what, you take my meaning. Not a big gun game. Like, I like Resident Evil 4, and that's about it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Little from Rika. That's it? That's all we got here? Well then what's the yeah, what's this? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's read some codexes. Boom, 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 boom. Notes. We have a letter from Rika. My dearest Prince Balin, you are too kind to me. I am a small and insignificant thing, and I do not deserve your attention, but your willingness to tolerate my presence shows you to be a prince among men. I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful necklace you presented to me. I will cherish it always, and I promise I will wear it to our next meeting. I know my gratitude means nothing to you, but I want to say again, thank you. Always be humble and a devoted servant. Okay. And then we have Trian's journal, which is long. "21. Ferentess. Notice Gorham running around trying to get pieces of my sibling's ceremonial armor ready for the feast. Stopped him and asked him how preparations were going. He mentioned that one of the bracers had a spot of tarnish on it. Was quite impressed with his dedication. He is most loyal to our family." Fermentus. When I was on my way to discuss treaty with father, when he came across a messenger waiting in the hall, and being asked why he was loitering around the royal palace, he mumbled something about having a gift for the new commander, and asked me, begged almost, to pass along some object to my sibling. Me, the heir to the throne of Orzammar, does not run errands for a messenger. Must have been new on the job. Had him thrown out, however, still reeling from the gall of it. Learned that Balin had told messenger the quickest way to get things to our sibling was through me, and made me until I can so unseemly a prince of Orzammar to play such tricks. He needs to grow up and understand that his royalty is responsibilities. Found Balin's little playmate, again, lurking about the corridors outside his bedroom this morning. Must have been trying to steal something, or already had. Bosom seemed fuller than most decent ladies. Some jewels hidden in the bodice. Anyway, pretended not to see her. Would have been awkward otherwise. Wished Balin would keep her confined to his room. If he must have her around, little brother is too concerned with fun and pleasures and not serious enough about his duties as prince. Must try to talk to him about discipline when we have the time. Unfortunately, much too busy with the many tasks father has laid upon my shoulders. So, I don't believe this is the eldest brother that you as a Great Warden are. I believe this is the second brother that he has killed. Remember to send a small token of gratitude to Jalia Helmi. Alliance between Helmi and Aduka must be kept strong. Lady Jalia will be, of course, acceptable proposal of marriage, since she will be king sooner or later. But never hurts to be polite and keep the lady happy. Hear that there are some surfacers silks. Maybe we'll send second out for something nice. Jelia's favorite color. Spelled wrong. Turquoise. Heard about there being provings held in our siblings' honor. They did not have provings for me at my first commission, and I am the heir. What is going on? Let's go watch these provings. Make presence felt. Orzammar must not forget that I am to be the next king. And this is from Triana Dukin, and I was the second, I believe. I was the second kid. So. Alrighty, so we doubled down. We need a couple of life stones. Let's just see if we can get those back.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference.
Of course he is, because I'm working
Grey
against him.
Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar. Support Lord Harrowmont and his stand for true dwarven value.
Now's better than later.
Let's go down and try to get ourselves some life stones. We also need to go to Dust Town anyway, so it all is going to work out. Let's see. Can I buy some life stones off of you? Can I buy back?
I'm only asking. Right.
Alright, let's see. Oh shit. There is no buyback. God damn it. Oh wait, there they are. There we go. Perfect. So now win.
There is much to do.
Herbalism. Requires master herbalism. Okay. Well then that's gonna take a hot minute, not gonna lie. I tell you what. We'll go do Dagna's shit. Because we're not going to be able to... There's some things we're not going to be able to do soon enough, so to speak.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
All right, all right.
Alright, so we're out of Orzammar. Though we will be coming back to Orzammar, of course. We're going to complete a few quests here. We're going to go to the Circle Tower. We're going to for Dagna. And then we're also going to go to Denerim and get rid of that Antivan Crow quest line. Just because we still need expert herbalism and I just don't fucking have it. Same with survival. I need survival too. Alright, so we have Orzammar, blah blah blah. Alright, so let's go to the party camp first and foremost. Clear all our injuries. Cool. Then take Liliana, take Alistair,
Yes.
we'll take Wynn. And we'll go forth to the Circle Tower.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery. Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps... You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Well, I should be on my way, yeah.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Alright, as they say. Let's go to Den Room. Waiting for the swords. There they are. What do we got? What do we got, got?
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Now is better than later.
There we go. Boom. Boom.
Nothing but excitement. Enough! Now we're going to
Show them no mercy! Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
nothing but excitement.
Where are you going?
You have only desperation!
They say that these moves don't miss. They miss all the fucking time. I don't know what people are talking about.
I never liked this place. Make a preserver. Trap right ahead. Ready!
What is your command?
Let us end this.
Go, boom.
I'll get on it.
Come and get it. Back.
Boom.
I think we work well together.
Are we sure that they're all dead? It's the real question. Liliana?
What's on your mind?
No.
It is no
Nothing
trouble.
with you. Okay. How about we go up here? Alright, return path. No. Bandit leader, grumpy bandits. There's a lot to uncover here.
Trap right ahead.
Where?
Hmm?
Where do you see a trap? Okay. Boom.
You get no mercy from me!
Trap right
Got it.
ahead. Trap right ahead. It's done.
Okay, so what we need here is... Yeah.
Now's better than later.
Really wish we had the ability to just hit S and then everything
Of course.
falls into place. So now tab, we have barricade, barricade, bandit leader. Alright. Let's go bandit leader first.
Ask away.
Stop it. Alright. We got bullshit. Cool. And next, there is a chest over here. So, Liliana.
I am ready.
And then here, we go back down and we go... Oh, there's a grumpy bandit. And then we go... Yeah, okay, trap trigger. Perfect. Experience gained. Let's go. Dirty experience. We like it. Bandit. Yep. And now... Let's see. A chest and a bandit. Return path. One trap trigger up this way. Alright. Let's see. There's the bandit. And now there's apparently a trap trigger right over here. Oh, I see it. Cool. Okay. Cool. So we had a fun time. Kato said, have you read some of the new Jump series? Which ones? Realistically, no. Anything that's 20 chapters new, I haven't read. Now we gotta go talk to the Antivan Crows and some Coldry.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you. The name is Slim Coldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who've used certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. My share goes to a good cause. The poor. My family. I've got 15 cousins. 15! Can you imagine? My uncle must walk around with a permanent bulge. It's disturbing, that is. Well, one of my mates...
At least he's honest about it. He's like, my uncle walks around and fucks everything in sight.
Don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. Oh, you're multi-talented, are you? Don't get much of that in these parts. Since the guard will hang or skewer you if you get caught, it makes advancement dicey. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restraint, right? So, what are you interested in? I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver. A lady's maid is in the marketplace. She's wearing bright green. Should be easy to spot. She's got a purse with some of her mistress's ill-gotten gems. Just relieve her of her purse, and then we both come out ahead. Good luck, Warden.
Let me guess. I never gave her stealth. Oh, but it was a success. Okay, cool. I really need to invest in stealth with this bitch. Or, well, Zevran's already got stealth, so I think we're good.
You're back, eh? One lady's maid groped and pilfered. At least that's how I'd like to imagine it happened. You want something else?
Ginka and Gluna, says Kato. Don't know anything about it.
I got one. Better than the last. 1 sovereign. I thought you might like this one. Sanansine has a fancy and expensive sword. Paid for courtesy of her oppressive taxes on her lands. She's going to be at the wonders of Thedas soon, no doubt figuring new ways to kick her peasants where it hurts. This swipe will be tougher. She's got good eyes, and stealing a sword from a scabbard isn't easy. If you can blend in shadows, that might help. Good hunting to you, Warden.
Alright. Oh, but also I have a mage's... Apparently the mages are happy with me too, by the looks of it.
The client is very pleased. Come.
Okay, hold up. Alright, we got our level, so let's go 1 to strength, let's go 1 to willpower, and let's go another to strength. Fuck it. And then let's add some mental fortitude.
Of course.
Let's go Alistair, level up. Let's go Dex, Strength. And win. Let's go Magic, Willpower, Magic. Then let's look at... Well, wait a minute now. Let's look at... She can potentially get haste, she can get crushing prison, she can get a lot of shit. I like the idea of getting to haste. And then we'll talk about applying haste, so to speak. Right? So. Let's see. Kato said, do you think Gear 5 is an ass pull? No, not at all. Lion Rev said, now you can talk to them and trick them with other skills to rob them. No, I know, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Map, we have Slim. Dump site, solving problems. Did I not get all the bodies for solving problems? Like, I don't understand that one. Let's see. Quests. Den room. Let's go den room. Let's go. Wait, what's it called? Which quest is that? Solving problems. So which one is that? Mage's Collective? Next one, regulars? Which one is solving problems? I don't see us solving problems. Oh, there we are. Deals went bad in the market, the warehouse, and the pearl. The market, the pearl. Where's the warehouse? That's the... Huh. Alvin? I wonder about that one. That one's weird. That being said, I also still don't know. Okay, so Slim Cauldry asked me to do a job. And I don't know where said job is, but nonetheless, I still need to go. The whole intention of this little trip was to go to the tavern. Really? Wow. Still inefficient skill. So we need the... We do need to get to 70. That's interesting.
If I could have... You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing. I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
Alright, let's see. Trial of Crows is some of our house special hand picked men are waiting arrest in the free kingdom. Boy, the crows are settling up by sending assassins to the meeting. I will send back into all the arrows of lead soldiers, especially the later courages. Is marked on the Denera map. Well, looks like we're going to an assassin. Let's go. Larimer said, for now, you can talk to them and trick them with other skills to rob them. Now I know I can do that.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft. Direct from Orzammar.
Got it.
As there is but one road, one life.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, we'll save right here. And since we only have 17 minutes of the Cowboys game, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save. I'm going to drink. I'm going to take a leak. And then... we're going to have to call it a game. But we are going to attempt to win this particular bout. And we'll be right back to do that. Alright, so we are going to attempt this. We might lose, but that's why we saved beforehand. So now let's go to the drop location and see what the fuck happens.
Hello.
Wait, what? Whoa. These guys are hardcore.
That's right, come on!
Okay, let's go Thunder Arm.
I'll get on it. All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it.
Oh shit, I had him. I had that motherfucker. He cheated me. He cheated me. The whole idea of abilities not hitting like, or instant hit is bullshit. Just saying. So we're gonna do that again because I know I can win that one. I know I can win it. Okay, maybe not. What the fuck is this? Okay. So these guys are stupid level strong. Okay, okay.
All right, all right.
Maybe Liliana's not the best to bring with us. If I bring Morrigan, I might have a better shot. But alright, let's go forth.
Where's the boy? You get nothing until I see the boy. Show me one of the bags. Not a chance.
Now that's not a particularly smart act. I see enemies ahead.
Okay. How did that happen so quickly? How strong are these motherfuckers? How did I do so well last time? I don't understand. I don't know how these bitches beat
On your guard.
Let's make this quick.
It's not over. It can't be.
Lionel said Morrigan and Shale. Yeah. Well, I don't have Shale yet, so... But what the fuck? Like, I should be able to... I don't know, man. I don't remember the game being like this. Maybe the PC and PS3 is different. I'll try it again, but like once again, I feel like maybe I get rid of Liliana and introduce Sten or Morrigan because I think that would be better.
Where's the boy? You get nothing until I see the boy. Show me one of the bags. Not a chance.
Now that's not. He'll want no one else.
Okay, that's a terrible idea. Good to know. Don't rush that. So let's just load the game. I only have 8 minutes to figure this out, guys, because I'm going to watch the Dallas Cowboys one way or another. So I got 8 minutes to figure this out. And why the fuck can't I change party in Denerim? Like, fuck you. Gotta go all the way back to the party camp just to do some loading bullshit? Fuck you. Wait, what? No, I don't. game. Alright, so we're gonna go Morgan,
Indeed.
Alistair,
Yes.
and Wynn
Yes.
on this one. Because that's dummy. That's dumb. Okay, and we have Morgan, we have some level up, so we're gonna use it. So let's go magic next. And then we were told to go for Mana Clash, which we are going to go for regardless, even though I'm letting go of Blizzard for a second. I still think that this team is going to do far better against this bitch ass fucking bullshit. Like, for some reason I'm a tank, but I'm not a tank. I don't understand. Like, I'm built like a tank, but I'm not a tank. So I don't really get it.
Where's the boy? You get nothing until... I see enemies ahead.
What is this?
Run while you can. Go down.
So we're doing worse than we did before somehow. These fucking assholes. Christ's sakes. I'm gonna have to end the game on a loss. This sucks. Like, you think I'm missing the Cowboys for this bullshit with house soldiers? Nah. But I still think that this is some horse shit.
Where's the boy? I see enemies ahead.
That's sort of part of the problem, is that Cone of Cold did kill me. I mean, here's another problem. Like, stop adding that to my Base is dead. Get rid of the house soldier. There we go. Another house soldier. Heal up. Don't care. It's under arms. Now we got these assholes to deal with. yellow. Yeah, Mighty Blow never messes. Bullshit.
Excellent!
Well, alright. So, let's see. Tab. House Soldier. Soldier. No, it's Tab. I see Captain Chase and some House Soldiers.
Now it's better than later.
Realistically, they give us nothing worth all that bullshit. I have to make so many potions now, and that they're not going to be as good. So that's annoying as shit, and that was an annoying goddamn like thingamabob.
Now it's better than later.
So which one was that again? That was Orzammar? No, that was... What quest was that? Shit, I can't even think of what quest that was. Something about a boy and some bullshit, so... Fuck, what quest was that? I feel like I need to be rewarded still. Nightmare said the Trial of the Crows. Oh, that was it. Fought a wave after wave of Arl's House best men and killed Captain Chase, but it was all a ruse. There was no Hutchins. The lights of Crows told you to talk with their... Oh shit, yeah, it was Trial of the Crows. Alright. Well then, we have a slight problem, don't we?
You're back, eh? No luck yet, eh? Keep trying. I've got a place for you. Should be easy money for you. It'll cost 1 sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Arl Hal. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern is unattended. That means her valuables are just there for the taking. You've got the tavern staff to worry about, plus she has hired a guard. A very overworked, tired and bored guard, though. Just be careful and you should be fine. Good luck.
Unrev is right. It's the Trial of the Crows. Well then, let's go back to the Crows for a quick second. Except...
Got it.
No one's injured. Interesting. Alright. Then we'll save this for now. Cowboys are about to play, so we got 1 shot at this, and then we're ending the game. So, let's see.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden. Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead, thanks to you. We are told only what we need to know. That's an assassin's life. All you needed to know was your target. Any more information you got was really a bonus. That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their performance. I've nothing more for you. I hope you found the contents of the chest satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities. I did what I had to do, but there's no more need for word games. The Civil War brought many old grudges to a boil. You'll be pleased to know that those contracts helped your own cause, some more directly than others. After all, it is not in the Crow's best interest that the Archdemon wins. And I was expecting the same. But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said, sending Zebran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Kill the Warden!
What's in here? I'll rip you apart!
We must strike.
Now, better than later. All right, all right.
Wipe them out! Over your head! You will not fear me! Show them no mercy! Watch out!
Relax so you can get off your back.
Too easy!
Hopeless!
Enough! Let's grab some glory! Again.
There we go. Boom. Trial of Crows is over, and I also killed the bitch because, you know what, I didn't really like working for him. So there we go. So now, I save, and I go to watch my Cowboys win. So, thanks guys everybody for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a very decent stream for 2.5 hours. Had a good time. Hope you guys did too. See you guys back here next time. And we'll be going back to Orzammar and completing a few quests. So, thanks guys. See you back here next time. Bye-bye.